Hi, this is Mel from MelPinkJournals. So let's finish this journal we already started. So this should be, or would be, will be an accordion photo album or junk journal, in this case a photo album, with his jeans. So this is the front, this is the back. And in the last video we already glued in the first paper. This is a kind of white cardstock. So I glued it in as good as I can, and this is the hinge part. So now we need the next paper, some really good glue. I will use Fabri-Tac glue. And then what we do, we hinge all these folded papers together. You can hinge them like this, so you would have this hinged parts visible on the back side when you flip the journal over, or you can even hinge it like this, but I like it more this way. So here I have enough papers. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, and with this 16. And we have to glue in the first page and the last page. So we will get, I think I counted 30 pages front and back. So what did I tell you? 16? 15. I think I counted wrong. Okay, I will count again and then I will be right back. Okay, I can count better in German. So these are 15 pages and this is the 16th. So you would have 32 pages front and back, but because we have to glue in one side of one paper and one side of the other paper, we are left with 15 full papers, front and back, so we have 30 pages. So now I have it. Okay, so let's move on. I will show you the first one or two, and then I will do the rest out of camera because it's already always the same process, and I will show you the last one. So just have to sit down. So we need to put some glue right into this gap, or onto this not gap, onto this folded fold, I don't know, fold out, and we will hinge the pages together. So some glue right to here, good amount of glue, that's it. And then we put on our next paper right to the crease, not into the crease, but right to the crease, so that the paper can fold over easy. You can even put it in like this, and then press it really good on. You can use a bone folder as well, or you can do it this way. Just make sure it's in line and that you did not catch the crease, so that it can fold over easy. Okay, next one. We will do the same. Make sure we are in frame. Okay, this is fine. I will put this out of my way for the moment to show you. So this will dry out now. So now I open up my next crease. I already folded. And repeat the steps. So put our glue onto the inside, in this case. Put down this paper. I will show you again. Really easy. And of course you can use painted papers as well. So for example, scrapbooking papers, one-sided or double-sided scrapbooking papers. But we will decorate these papers a bit more later. So with some stamps, or stencils in this case, because my friend who I made this journal for asked for some stenciling to break in the pages a bit, but not too much, because she will put on photos from her dog and another dog, which is a dog friend of my friend's dog, to say so. And then she will gift this journal, so this accordion junk journal photo album, in this case photo album, to her friend. So back to the journal. I try to make it even as I can, so in line, so that it don't get in this or this direction. So this is aligned very good. This looks good. Try to avoid glue seepage. Try to get it right to the crease, not into, but to the crease. Can go in a bit further, tiny bit. Okay. Okay, I think this looks good. I will show you the folding part later. So now I will go on. So open this up, put in some glue, put on the next page, like this, and so on, till all my pages are applied. And then I will come back to you on camera. Okay, I'm back. So I hinged together all the pages, except the last page. I wanted to show you the last step, just getting rid of some of this not perfect offcuts, or cut-offs, or cutting things. I don't know what you call them. Oops. Okay, perfect. So I will show you the folding process later. This is how it looks so far. So not perfect in line here, but it's handmade, and for me this is totally fine. So now last page, we do the same thing again. Just have to make myself some space, because when I'm crafting standing up, I have to have some space to stand. So I need my glue. Oh, come on. Put some glue onto this flap. And nearly to the edges. So a good amount of glue. Okay, fine. Then putting my page right into the crease, or near to the crease. I like to put it in like this. Okay, this has to stand open a bit. Okay, please stay here. So then I try to put it right into the crease like this, lining this up as good as I can. Go over with my bone folder. Make sure I have no glue seepage here or here. Fold it open again. Just try to put it right to the crease, but not above the crease, so that it creases in when folding. It has to flip open and close easily. So that's it for this. Now I flip this over in this direction. I will show you later how to do this. Or I can show you by now, so that this can dry a bit. So this is the accordion effect. So you have your papers like this, for example, hinged together. I always hinge on the front. So then you fold in your first page like this, and then the other way around. Show you again. Fold it in like this, and then the other way. So this is how you reach or achieve your accordion effect. Okay. Hopefully this is something like straight, but I think it's okay. So now I don't have to hinge a last page, but oops, my last page will be the cover. Just make sure it's in the right direction. Yes, it is. So now we need this whole space, but not this flap. This would stay outside of the journal, so we will just cut this off. Oh, if I had my scissors, I know I have them somewhere. Ah, here they are. Trusty pink scissors. So I will cut this off, or I could, I'm just thinking maybe I will not use my scissors, but my metal ruler and my craft knife, which I have to search for. Oh, messy disc. Really messy disc. Okay, I don't know where my craft knife is gone. I thought I had it over here, but anyway, sorry. I can just cut this off. This is totally fine. Just right on the crease, or you can cut it off before, so that you have a really straight line. You could glue it over if you like the look of it, but I don't like it, especially for the thick paper. Okay, this is not really straight, but straight enough. Now I will put on glue on the whole space over here, and then put down my cover and arrange it with the other cover so that it is in line. And that's it for the basic construction of this journal, and then you can decorate it as much as you want. So I don't put glue onto here, because I don't know how far to the end I need it, but right onto my paper. No, I need a new glue bottle because this is nearly empty. It's good for smaller projects, but not for this large project. Because if I run out of glue right when I'm putting it on, it's not so good. So I just have to remove this thing over here. Oh, don't know why it's so difficult. Okay, I will do this off camera, not to bore you to death. Okay, fine. Now, fresh bottle. We will put on glue on this whole surface. So with Fabri-Tac or Fabri-Fix, we have to work a bit quicker. It's not drying within seconds, but within something like a minute or so. It's grabbing really, really fast, so I try to work fast. But it grabs really, really good. So this is why I love to use this glue, especially for thicker papers. So like this cardstock, or this cardstock, scrapbooking cardstock kind of papers, and this cover. So we need the glue right to the edges. And you can smoosh it out with your finger if you like. I don't think it's necessary, so I will not do this. So now I just have to make sure I have my journal in the right direction. Okay. Yes, this is the right direction. And then I put on my cover right onto this paper, and I can move the cover a bit to the left and right, top and bottom and anything. So let's just make sure. Front, back, yes. Okay. Looks good. Just double check. Double check that we got all the places we wanted. Spaces. Oh, this is a bit... Here I ran a bit out of jeans. Okay, this is not as good as I wanted it to, but this can happen. So let's see, it's this page. Maybe we can put this cover a bit more to the left, if possible. See, it's already grabbing. Just try to remove it carefully. Just move it a tiny bit to the left, because I have some paper left over there, or some fabric. Okay, I have to remove the whole thing. Ugh. That's already grabbing. It's grabbing really, really fast. And if not, I could put on some more jeans onto here. So let's try again. Okay. I want to put on some more jeans before I glue this on. Usually I don't do it this way. And this will dry out now, but I can do nothing about it. I will find some jeans with this color, and I will put on some more, because this is too less fabric here. Okay, I don't know where I have the rest of this jeans. This is already nearly dried, but I have this jeans which is nearly the same color. I will just use a piece of this, or maybe just this. I never did this again. I never did it this way before, but I think when I put on a piece of this jeans, it will not be so much visible, hopefully. But I think it's better than having this part visible. So I just try to fix it. I really don't know where I have the leftovers of this specific really dark jeans. I really don't know. But anyway, I will do it this way. Okay, this would be enough. So now, okay, now I will do it while sitting. I will put down some glue right onto here. Where's my cap? There's my cap. Then putting on, I don't want to put it too much to the side, so I don't want it to be visible this much. Of course it will be a bit visible, but I think it will work out fine. Of course I could put on some on the other sides as well, but I will just leave this as it is. Just gluing on the leftover pieces that are sticking out here and there. This has to be glued on really well. Okay, this is catched. And this part has to be glued down really well. So this edge thing and this edge over here. Okay. So this can happen, but you can fix really nearly everything. If I had the same jeans, it would look even more, I don't know how to say, professional or something like this, perfect. I don't know, I don't like the word perfect, but I think you know what I mean. But it's a handmade thing, it's something like a junk journal, or in this case a photo album, so I think it's really, really fine. So now I will put on the glue again, just in the other direction, just why not? Really doesn't matter. Try to not glue on your sleeve, or not put your sleeve into the glue because it's fabric glue and it will stay in place. I don't know if it's washable, so if you can wash it out. Never tried this out. Okay, need a good amount of glue right on the edges, not so much that it's squeezing out or running out, but enough to catch. Okay, then again just double check. Okay, standing up again and putting our cover down, trying to put it right into the middle. So adjusting it with the other cover and now checking. Okay, you can see a tiny little bit onto here, but for myself personally, I think it really, really adds to the journal. Okay, I don't want this to be visible in my video. So I think it really adds to the journal. I like this. I like it really much. So, okay, flipping it open again. Just trying to make sure everything is staying in place really, really well. Especially the edges. As you can see here, this is not straight, but anyway, I'm not a perfect crafter and I don't want to be a perfect crafter. So, okay, so this is the accordion effect I showed you before. And now the next step will be decorating the inside just a tiny little bit. My friend asked me to decorate this inside here when you flip this open a bit too, so I will start with this. I have to grab some stencils and some ink. I want to use Distress Oxide Gathered Tricks because it's a light brownish. I have to get my brush and then I will be right back. So these are the 3 stamps I decided to go with. My all-time favorite butterfly stamp, and these are my all-time favorite all-time favorite stencils as well. I have way more, but I don't want to make it too busy. So I need my Distress Oxide, my makeup brush. So just trying it out on this piece of paper. Okay. Trying out a bit. Okay, we really don't need much. See here, I just rubbed it on 2 or 3 times, not more. So I want to use a bit of this. It would be easier if I had done this before, before gluing this in, because the stencil is a bit too wide. But I don't want to cover up the whole thing, just a little bit. So I will put on a little bit over here. Okay, maybe a tiny bit onto here. Okay, and that's it. I don't want to do anything more because my friend can put on a little photo or a little greeting or something like for you, or because I like you, or something like this right in the front here. So I will call this finished. So now I will do a tiny little bit on every page because we decided to do it this way. So maybe a bit of a butterfly over here, maybe this one, the left edge. Okay, something like this, and maybe here as well. So just a tiny bit to break in the page a little bit. And I will repeat the process for the other pages, just a bit here and there, maybe a bit on the side, maybe in a triangle shape, and here too. And this does not lay flat perfect because of my gluing. I know other people can do it better, but this is just me. So maybe using the other stamp, just putting on a bit right in the middle. Why not? Oh, like this. And then when you put on your photo, you have a kind of a little background. So here I will put on a bit on the side and a tiny bit onto here. Yes. I think I will go on like this. Whoops. Stencils grabbed into each other. Ooh. Try to pull this out without destroying it. Okay. Whew, done. Maybe maybe a bigger butterfly right into the middle. And a half butterfly in the edge here, and half of this butterfly over here, and that's it. Really tiny images, a bit here, a bit there, and that's it. Maybe I can do something like a border around here and here and here, here and here. This looks cool. And just a bit in the edge, or two edges, something like this. Now I will use this again. Maybe one stripe here and one stripe here. Okay. And then just turning this around to give it a bit more attraction. Why not? See, I only go over with my, okay, it's a bit too bright maybe. Maybe I can mute down the light a bit. Hopefully you'll see it better. You can see this really lightly, but you can see it. Definitely can see it. So what else could we do? We could do a whole page, just really, really lightly faded. Really, really faded. Something like this. And leave this page blank. Then maybe a butterfly right onto the page, and another one right onto here, and another one right onto here. Okay. Oh, last page. Last page, last page. Maybe doing this again. Maybe just a border just in this direction on the top and the bottom. And a bigger kind of border right onto here. Okay. And now comes the special thing about this kind of journals. You don't have a spine, as you can see here and here, no spine. This is the last page. You flip the book shut and then you flip it open again on the back side. This is what I love so much about these journals. So now here I want to start with some butterflies. One over here, maybe a bit better visible over here. This over here, and a really faded one over here. Okay. And one of the tinier butterflies right on the edge, just faded. Okay. I will repeat some of the steps. So this is a bit of glue, a bit of borders, a bit of just inking the edges, something like this. So just doing a bit here, a bit there, just the way I feel, without a concrete concept. And here you can see the hinged parts. Because it's all white, it's not visible this much. I like it. It's okay for me, but I like the other side a bit better. This is why I always hinge it the way I showed you, so that this can be my back side, to say so, if this journal has a front and a back side. So maybe some horizontal lines would be fine. Yes, cool. Just to break in the page a tiny little bit. And maybe a line in this direction would be fine as well. And let's see, one more. Only one in this direction. Okay, cool, I like it. Oh, hopefully my friend likes it too. I think we talked about putting something on every page, but she knows me. She knows that I always heavily decorate my own journal. So I try to only put a tiny thing over here and there, and not too much for her journal. But I think this is fine. So it gives you a bit of extra something on every page without overwhelming you too much, I hope. So maybe what else can we do? Maybe a blob here, a blob here, a blob here, and a blob here. Okay, oh, this is cool. This I want to repeat somewhere. Maybe just on here. And of course you will cover up some of this. When you put on a photo, this will be covered up, but you can cut the photos to size, or maybe she will put on a photo here and write something here, I don't know. And I think she does not know it by now yet. So we decided to do it this way, that I just break in the pages a tiny little bit, and she can decorate it further. Of course you could write in a journal like this. This would be a really cool writing journal as well. So what else? Maybe something like a circle over here. Oh, this looks cool. I never did this before. And then a circle over here, just to balance it out. How lovely. How really lovely. Oh, we are done. We are done. We are done. Ah, this was so much fun. Really much fun. Oh, and to clear off these things, when you just use some Distress Oxide, just rinse it under water, or use a baby wipe, or just let it stay. I will let it stay on here, because when I use the same color, it doesn't matter. When I use another color, a darker color, lighter color, yeah, I have pink, something like pink. I have this mermaid lagoon, which is blue. I have some green. I don't know the word, I don't know the name, but some green. And then you have the effect of having different colors on together. So I like this, so I will not clean these up. So now for our journal. Oh, I got a little bit of glue on here. Okay, I will tell my friend, maybe I can glue something onto here, because I don't like this, but this can happen. Let's just adjust the light a bit. Maybe I would have to adjust it again when I flip through, because of the white pages. So this is our accordion junk journal. I did not close this up, but you can close the button and the zipper. You can open it up, and then your journal opens up like this, and you see nothing because my light is too bright. So let me adjust it a bit. Okay, so you would have a tiny little bit of I don't know, some stencils in here. So now I will close this up, just so that you can see. Closing it up like you would do with the usual jeans. And of course your zipper got stuck. But you have some tools to work with. So, this sound. And I will ask my friend if I should put something onto here, maybe a punched out heart, something like this, or maybe she want to put on something here. So, but anyway, this is an accordion junk journal. In this case, use it as a photo album, and it opens up like this. And you have some stenciling on every page, just to break in the page a tiny little bit. So you can decorate it really much, or in this case, my friend. But I think I will create more of these, maybe not with white pages, or maybe with some white pages as well, with a bit of stenciling here and there, just because it's something different than I usually do. So that's it. This was the last part of the video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I will just show you the but like and subscribe anyway. Thank you. So this is the outside cover. So like and subscribe for more junk journal videos, creating videos, chaotic videos, ephemera videos, and some bullet journal videos as well. Bye.